You've probably heard that there's some sort of big meeting happening in China this week. Here are several things you probably won't hear about the 20th CPC National Congress. Now, I'll be talking about the place of women, the role of ethnic minorities, and the relationship with Taiwan. But first, some quick stats that China's leaders shared. The once poor country is already the world's #1 factory, #1 grain farmer, #1 preserver of foreign exchange, and top business deal maker. It's a major trading partner for more than 140 countries. Now, the papers tend to choose photos that make the meeting look like a gathering of the usual elderly male dinosaurs said to rule China. But actually, it's not like that. There are quite a few women involved. The East Asian average for women in parliamentary positions is 22%. The global average is 26%. At this meeting in China, the number of women is 27%, so it's slightly above the world average and far above the regional average. As for age, there are some ancient specimens present, including this respected man aged 106. But the average age of members has fallen to 55, and almost 20% are in their 30s or early 40s. It's interesting to note that the Chinese leadership has given an extra generous amount of representation to ethnic minorities. They make up only about 6% of the population, but they've been given more than 11% of the seats. Taiwan, here's what China's leader actually said about that island. "We have always respected, cared for and benefited Taiwan compatriots and continue our commitment to promoting economic and cultural exchanges and cooperation across the straits." In terms of reunification, he reiterated the normal position, which is to let the status quo continue until everyone is ready. The Chinese people wait for peaceful reunification with the greatest of sincerity, he said. He did add the usual line saying, "We will never promise to give up the use of force," but he specified that that comment was aimed at external forces interfering with the situation. I wonder who that might be. And that active Taiwan independent separatists. Numerous surveys have shown that the vast majority of people in Taiwan don't want to fight for independence, nor do they want immediate reunification. They like the status quo. So both sides are basically in agreement on keeping things peaceful. Of course, there are people who want to ratchet up the tension there, but most are from the other side of the world. Meanwhile, we have the media expressing dismay that Xi Jinping is about to start a third term, having ruled already for 9 years. The media forgets to mention that China's leader doesn't even make the top 50 list of long-serving presidents. Angela Merkel served 14 years, and if you use a broad definition, Queen Elizabeth was head of state for 70 years. Long service isn't always a bad thing. Peace.